Here's one of our favorite clips from Neighborly Discourse with Billy and Steve.
I think we're talking about two different things then.
Okay, bro, what are we talking about? Tell me. What tell me, where's our disagreement?
I believe it's if I remember correctly, you said that when you feel the need, you want to start dating someone, bring them home so we can.
No. Not when you want to start dating someone. When you first, and we should start here.
Yeah.
If you're in a place where I want to get married, if you're in that, like, okay, I'm in that married state. Not that I want to get married now, but I'm like, everything around me is good so that if I want to get married, I'm open to it, right? Like, I don't think she's open to the idea of getting married right now.
I hope not. She's 18,
I
right?
know, but I'm just saying. But listen, I know at least two people who got married when they were 18, 19, okay? So you can have people who are open to getting married.
No, my parents been together since high school.
Okay, so
I know 100 more that's been divorced a couple years later.
Okay, fair enough.
You know what I mean?
But so the two people that I know, they're still, actually three people, and all three of them are together right now.
That's great.
Okay, so... But anyway, the point I'm making is that because she's not in the mindset of getting married, then I'm like, okay, don't mess around with guys. You can have friends. You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay, then that's where I'm getting at then.
Okay.
She's not in a mindset of anything, but hanging around one person in particular, all of a sudden it's going to be like, huh.
One person.
This could be something else.
So remember, it's not the one person. It's not the guy that I have a problem with. It's you and the guy by yourselves that I have a problem with.
Oh, yeah. But
that's what I'm saying. So if you want to hang out with this guy, with another group of guys or another group of girls or whatever, I have no problems with that at all. I'm saying remember, because emotions is everything, right? Emotions, like you're saying, like the first face that walks in, all that other stuff goes out the window, right? When you're alone with somebody with a pretty face, a lot of stuff goes out the window. So protect yourself against that, especially if you're not, because other things might not be there. You know?
She's married mode at 25 years old, living somewhere else. She has to bring the guy home for you to vet. Holy crap! Dude, there's no way.
No. I think that you're right. That's an extreme scenario, right?
I don't think it's extreme as you think it is. I think that's as. Bringing her home under your house rules at 18, 19 is extreme.
I'm actually giving you. I'm agreeing with you. Let me get a sense to flesh this out because I'm actually agreeing with you.
Because that's not extreme. I don't believe. I think that's the norm.
In terms of
24,
when
25,
someone's ready,
26.
when someone's ready to get married, is what you're saying?
Stable. Like you said, if you're a marriage when everything around you is good.
Right.
There's a good chance you'll be established with a house and a career and this, that, and the other. 23, 24, 25.
Right.
Okay, so
at that point...
Yeah, am I going to come home and see it? My life is good. I'm on point with everything I have. Is Daddy going to ruin it for me by not liking my guy? I'm not having that. So she may come home out of respect, but I don't believe your opinion is going to fly like you think it will be.
So I know a woman who has a daughter, who's married now, has 4 kids.
Yeah.
But it took 4 engagements or 4 relationships before the 5th one found the person that she married and living happily ever after, right?
Gotcha.
And this mother, each time before the real one, she was like, "That's not the guy," right?
Yeah.
And the actual one before the one.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, they were like engaged. Wedding dress, you know what I'm trying to say? The cards already went out, and the mom kept saying steadily, "That's not the guy, that's not the guy, that's not the guy." And they were able to, without going into all the details, she was able to get her to just say, "Stay away from him for 1 week." Just 1 freaking week. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the week, you still think that's the guy, then have at it. And it was that 1 week where the mom was just on her for saying, like, please, and the daughter agreed, okay, for 1 week, I'll stay away from him. We got to shut it down. Let me just finish this point.
You're going to tell me you're the one who's still talking.
I know. For that 1 week, at the end of that week, she was like, wow, this guy is whatever, right? Fast forward, this guy has been married 2 times. His last, and they believe that the first one, he's been married 2 times. Both wives have died.
Jeez, man.
Died.
I'm going to see my ID channel then pretty soon.
And they strongly believe that he's the one behind. Like, he became a woman beater. That for sure. He became a woman beater, but both his wives have died, and now he's on to the 3rd wife. Ooh. So the point I'm making to you is that it behooves us as parents to really, I love you, baby girl. I love you, my son. You know what I'm trying to say? But I want your future to be well.
Yeah.
And if there's any red flags that I see that you can't see because
I'm
all
with you.
those
Yeah.
euphoric feelings. Listen, this person, he checked all the lists. He checked everything. Like it's perfect. You know, there's no reason for you to say not.
I think that comes with like real world experience. Like I know a shady person when I see them, or have a very good inkling where you're like, but look at her pretty hair, look at his pretty eyes. Like, no.
The point I want to, this is the point I want to make behind that, is that when you said that, well, they're not going to take you seriously, you know, because 25, they're established, like, you know, you're putting too much value on your opinion on their lives. And I'm telling you, let's hope to God that my opinion still matters that much, even at that age, because I may see something that they can't see on their own.
That's different than when I was talking about you got to come home, we're going to sit and pray on and talk about it. That to me that's crazy talk.
But it's the same thing. What's the difference?
No, it's not. Because you're saying, listen, I know guys like this. I've seen this. He's done this. I don't think you got to listen. Here's exactly what I think. Okay. You guys sitting on your table, holding hands, kumbaya, praying on something is silly to me. But if you come in and say, listen, I grew up with guys like this. I see it. I need you to hear my words. That's not praying on anything. That's you giving her a real-world explanation on what could be happening.
So listen.
Based on experience, not based on your relationship with God.
But so the person that I'm telling you about, when they felt like, hold on, this is not the one, had nothing to do, it was all about prayer. It was because nothing on the surface from this guy would give you any indication that there's something wrong with this guy. And this guy was perfect.
Okay, I get
it.
And
it was through prayer. Now listen, I'm not arguing about whether you believe in prayer or not. So that's not the argument. The point I'm making to you is that for this woman, she will tell you there was nothing on the surface that would make me think anything other, that gave me any indication other than in my time of prayer asking God, is this the one? And he's saying, no, this is not the one. And I had to get that information to my daughter.
Listen, if she believes it, I believe she believes it.